Hello, my humans. Welcome to the fourth episode of the True Loudy Show. That's right, number 4. 4 is probably my favorite number. I don't know why. My birthday is 4/24/88, which I thought was really cool when I was a kid because, 4 obviously is the first number. Great number right there. The month of April. Fantastic month. If you don't know, spring babies. Whew, best babies. And then, 24, 4 goes into that number, which is cool. And, 2 plus 2 is 4, and 24, there's another 4 right there. And then 88, that's also divisible by 4. And both of those 8s can be broken up how you want. 8 plus 8 is 16, 4 goes into that. I just like 4s. I'm a big fan of it. Big fan of the 4s. I was number 4 in my soccer team as well. I don't know if I had the option of choosing, but I was ecstatic about it. Rocked that number very proudly. And here we are, number 4. This episode is going to be on food reviews. Yep, I had a different idea. Or my friend had a different idea, but it's going to take a little bit more research before I can do that podcast in particular. I'm not going to spill the beans quite yet on what it is, but it's a good one. That's going to be coming up here pretty soon. But this one's on food reviews. I recently realized, not even recently, I kind of knew even before I moved to the North Woods in Wisconsin that I'd be going to a food hole. A hole where no food goes or comes out. Just no good food whatsoever. I was up at 9:30 at night. Nothing delivers around here, because why would you deliver any food anywhere? And I was pretty upset about it. My heart was very discontent. I felt betrayed by myself and by the state of Wisconsin. Everything closed at like 9, so I wasn't getting any food, 9 or 10, ooh, we're open till 10, whew. Or, if you want to get Taco Bell, there you go, there are your options. Eat like shit, or just get your groceries. That's the whole gist of it. And, after looking up some reviews on the food places out here, I was really, I guess not even that surprised. Everyone's rating these food places, like nothing has below 3.1 stars in the area, which is crazy. People just don't know what good food tastes like, because I really haven't had much good food since I've been out here. I've had like 2 good meals while going out and getting food, maybe 2 good meals, which is not a fantastic number here. So I decided to look up a couple places. All of them are going to be familiar probably to you, though. So, but I think there's some gold in here somewhere. So we're going to go start with the first one. I've heard horror stories about this place out here, and I actually almost applied to a job here when I was desperate. So very desperate. Everyone's favorite neighborhood grill and bar, Applebee's. Delicious food, made with butter, pounds of it, and fantastic atmosphere. I'm gonna take y'all somewhere real nice. We're gonna go to the Applebee's and sit down and have a family dinner. That's from Talladega Nights, in case you guys don't know. So this place, I heard from one of my clients when I was doing personal training that they sat down at the table and they got their water, and one of the water glasses had a piece of glass in it in disguise as an ice cube. What the fuck, right? She noticed and, sent it back. And then apparently there were just fruit flies all over the place. Their food was cold. There was hair in their food, all in the same visit. all in the same visit, this place, the Applebee's in Marinette, Wisconsin. If you don't know where Marinette is, don't worry about it. You don't need to know. It's a place that you should never visit and you should never go. And that's my opinion, and probably the opinion of quite a handful of people. When I moved out here, everyone was like, why the fuck did you leave Colorado for this? And I just was like, I don't know. That's a good question. But here we are. Heidi JB says, waited 30 minutes for food. No other tables. ... Ridiculous. Then they tried to charge me for games. Oh, that's right. They have games on the table at Applebee's in case you're, bored. I'm sure it's like a third-party thing where they hire some company to put these little tablets on your table and then you pay money to play them, which is just stupid. We all have phones that we can play games on now, so I don't know what the fuck that's about. She goes, they tried to charge me for games. ... Trust, I did not do that. All right, Heidi. Yeah, dude, I trust that. You a smart one. Okay. Fat GM sat there, manager goofing around, total joke. Hadn't been in 10 years, forgot why, was reminded immediately. Server told me no cook showed up today. Then the manager and GM should have been back there cooking. Correct. You know what? That's a Heidi, you know what's up, dude. She's like, you know what, motherfucker? If you own a restaurant, you shouldn't be goofing off. And that dude's fat. He probably knows how to cook, dude. Or maybe he just eats a lot of Burger King and fast food. I don't know. Manager never came to the table to address the issue either. Ooh, rough, Applebee's. Rough. Let's see what Cygnus X said. We've had poor service here in the past. We only gave it another shot because we're given a gift card. What a shitty gift card. Who gives a gift card to Applebee's? That's so gift cards are so impersonal. It's like, hey, here's some money that you can only spend at a particular place. Fuck you. Like, just give someone cash. And they can decide what they're going to spend it on. You know what I'm saying? Gift cards are ridiculous. And then you get like 20, 30 cents left over on that card. You're not going to use it. You're not going to go back and visit a place with 20 or 30 cents in your card. And then it's like incentive to go back there and spend that 30 cents and then whatever, 10 or 15 more dollars because you want to make sure you get all of the money off that card. Got there about 5 p.m. Place was not that crowded. We're seated and given menus by the hostess. She was very polite. Waited about 15 minutes, saw a waitress taking orders at the table of people who came in well after us, so I went and asked the hostess if she could get a waitress for us. She assured me one would be there momentarily. 5 minutes later, the hostess came by and apologized that no one had been there yet. Another 5 minutes, and we just left. I was kind of glad because I don't think I could have sat in that booth any longer. Any longer than 10 minutes. Oh, wait. They waited 15 minutes. And then an additional 10 minutes. Fuck, that's a long time. That's a long 25 minutes? No one even came to say, what's up? Welcome to Applebee's. I'll be right with you. Let me get you some glass for your water. Would you like some cold food? Here you go. We got a slab of ribs in the back that someone just took a bite out of if you want that. Hey, welcome to Applebee's. Fuck you. Wow. They went to Dairy Queen after this. Cygnus went to Dairy Queen. Oh, it's funny. I like how he's like, yeah, I don't like Applebee's. We went to Dairy Queen. Go eat at Dairy Queen instead. These are all 1-star reviews so far. There's a couple more 1 stars. This place has 3.1 in total. If I could, I wouldn't even give this place a 1 star. I went there with a friend. The server seated us and barely gave us a chance to warm our butts in our seats and asked for our order. We had to tell him 3 times that we weren't ready to order. By the time we ordered, it took over half an hour for our food to come. My food was borderline lukewarm cold and tasted nasty. After the server brought us our food, We must have magically become invisible to him because he never once asked how our meal was or if we needed anything. Terrible service and even worse, food. Cooks just don't give a shit. They show up when they want. They half-ass cook the food. Ooh, rough. Here's another 1-star. Peter Vargo. Food was all right once I got silverware. How uncivilized. They had you eating with your hands. Oh, disturbing. How disturbing. What made my experience poor is the fact that the staff would discuss unprofessional things about each other and about customers when they were practically next to me. Oh, shit. You see that fat fucking heifer over at table 3? Yeah, they ordered 2 meals. What a fat fuck. Like, what are they saying? Unprofessional things. So unprofessional. Wow, another person said if I could rate this restaurant a 0, I would. This place. I see people going in and out of this place is the crazy thing. Like, I've heard at least 3 or 4 stories from people saying this place is just horrible. But there's a bunch of other stuff. It's like next to a mall. There's a bunch of other stuff over there. And when I go run errands, I see people going in and out of there. Like little kids getting done with their t-ball game, going to get some wings. Fuck yeah, Dad. You see how I got that RBI? Get some chicken wings. And they go in there and everyone looks relatively stoked. But this place it's got to go under at some point, right? All these 1-stars. And there's no replies. Applebee's and Marinette not even replying to any of these. Like, hey, dude, sorry. We're under new staff now. Like, blah, blah, blah. Nope, not at all. Not even a reply. Tamara Herber. She would rate it a 0. We were greeted by a server who seemed to have a cold. A cold. Ooh. She grabbed the menus and nearly had a cough/sneeze attack. With no hesitation, she grabbed the silverware with the hand she used to cover her mouth. No, excuse me. No, excuse me, let me go wash my hands, etc. I was disgusted and nearly walked out. She sat us down. She sat us down, took our drink orders, and left. We needed a few minutes to look over the menu, not 20 minutes, just a few. She came out. It seems like the service here is just so slow. Like, what are you doing, dude? People are coming to eat. What are you doing? You're just running in the back, dicking around. Oh, it's been 20 minutes. I should probably go to my table and see what they want. Maybe she was having another coughing and sneezing attack in the bathroom. She came out with another table's food and apologized for the wait. Apparently... What? She cutting a streak? Apparently she cutting a streak. I don't even know what that means. Or are you now a cook or a server? So are you now a cook or server? Oh, she was cutting a steak. This person just missed. That was probably an autocorrect. She was cutting a steak. I was like, cutting a streak? That's like some Ebonics right there. I've never heard that. I kind of like that phrase. Oh, she was cutting a streak, man. She was on some fucking bullshit cutting that streak. So now you're a cook or a server. Clearly, the cooks just don't show up. They do a bad job, so they're probably just short-staffed. We placed our orders, waited an additional 45 minutes. Less than spectacular meal. Asked for medium rare, didn't get it. Tamara. It's all the same story, all the way down. It's just all the same shit. Everyone's like, you know what? We just waited forever. We waited forever and didn't get what we wanted. Ooh. Tammy says they had to send their appetizer back twice because it was cold. Artichoke spinach dip. That's in parentheses. That is a classic over at the Applebee's chain. Ooh, that artichoke spinach dip. Oh, yeah, it's Friday night. We're going to go get that Artie spin dip. Whew. Take a little spin on the Artie spin dip. Little pita chips. Oh, get the little pita chips. Ooh, dip them on in. Oh, yeah. But then they had to send it back twice because it was cold. I feel like they just microwaved that shit, dude. How do you fuck that up? Watch the manager come out and tell the waitress to start cleaning stuff up off the floor instead of standing around counting their tips. Ooh. Found hair in my husband's food. Ooh. Could have been his. Well, there's just a lot of the same. A lot of the same. Oh. Waitress was great. No hand soap in the women's bathroom. When our food came, it was cold. Manager came over to ask if we wanted our food warmed up. Actually had one item remade. We left a lot of food behind, even a piece of hair on the plate. Nothing taken off the bill. That's when you just refuse to pay. Look, man. Not paying for this shit. Not paying for it. Although hair, it's like, come on, dude. It's hair. It's just dead skin. It's everywhere. You know? It's all over the fucking place. But at the same time, I get it. I would just be more disgusted if I found a booger in my food. Is that a booger? Ugh! That's more gross. Anything that comes from inside the body and then goes out, that's the gross shit right there. Piece of poop, maybe a little bit of urine, earwax, a booger. I don't know. You know, a tooth. Just a meth addict's tooth. A lot of meth heads out here. For sure, a lot of meth heads out here. Let me tell you what. People just get bored, man. And they just resort to drugs out here. That's what they do. It's the plan. Let's go ahead and go to George Webb Restaurant in Peshtigo, Wisconsin. That's where I live. Peshtigo. What a wonderful town. Nothing going on. They had a fire back in, this is like the same week or same day. I think it was the same exact day that the Chicago fire happened. But Chicago's, no one cared about the Peshtigo fire. It killed 800 people. 800 people just burned alive. It was actually crazy. The story is nuts. Like, they used to use sawdust to cover up all the horse manure. Or, horse poop. And the whole town was a logging town. Like, the Marinette town, Peshtigo, and Menominee, they're all logging towns. So they had all this excess sawdust, right? And what happened is there was this crazy wind that ended up picking up, and they would burn out stumps of some of these trees, and some of the embers were still inside some of these tree stumps. So when this huge windstorm came, there was a tornado, and then the tornado picked up all this freaking sawdust, and there was a fire-nado, a legit fire tornado that burned and killed like 800 people. Crazy. The whole town got wrecked. Ooh, George Webb Restaurant. Alina just says, food was disgusting. And service was even worse. We stopped in for lunch today. Actually had breakfast. Okay, alright, well that's not important. My husband ordered a skillet and a side of pancakes. Pancakes were never ordered, even though the waitress repeated the order. A different waitress brought the meal to us and said no pancakes were even written on the slip. We were just finishing eating, and they brought the hash browns that were supposed to be part of the meal. My corned beef hash was crustier. Waitress never did check on us. Whatever, dude. Whatever you say. George Webb. Too long to get food. Wow. Some guy was mad because they were closed. He took a picture. It says open 24/7. And then he took a picture of it. And he just says lies. Closed because people will have any excuse not to work. Okay, dude. Have you worked an overnight shift? Do you know what that's like? Marcus Hank. The man with 2 first names. You dingus. Get out of here. Some people don't even know what it's like to work in the service industry, and they talk hella shit on service people, dude. Ooh. Recently got a new phone. It does not know how to type yet. This guy's starting off his review. That is true, though. When you get a new phone, it has to relearn all the words that you use. I use a lot of words phonetically, and oh my gosh, dude. Phonetically. And yeah, I've had to reteach my phone words, and it's a pain in the ass, dude. Okay, what does he say? Recently got a new phone. It does not know how to type yet. So we're still working out the kinks. We'd just like to say I will no longer be coming to this George Webb anymore. This was my favorite place to stop for lunch, breakfast, or dinner. Due to your... Okay, yeah, he did say there'd be some weird shit going on with his phone. Due to your employee Brenda and female customers that want to jump down my throat, I would like to let you know I ordered a double bacon cheeseburger with all the garnish. Garnish includes lettuce, tomato, and onion. I've never been treated so badly like I have been at your restaurant before. I tried calling you and went right to the store. Just to find out her name. I took pictures, and I do apologize after telling her that I'm diabetic. Have sweet sodas or teas or juices. The message with my blood. She claimed I was on the phone all the time. Wait, what? I ate 3 pickles and 2 bites of the non-existent bacon double cheeseburger. She was very rude. What the fuck? This guy can't type at all. Dude, if your phone is not letting you type, just fix it. Don't just rapid fire. Like, that's the problem with this right here, dude. You're just rapid firing. You're thinking and typing. You're thinking and then automatically typing rather than thinking out what you're going to say and typing. Like, what the fuck? Okay, he basically just said he didn't get his food and that the waitress was a bitch because she didn't order his food. Negative as possible. Disgusting. 2 weeks in a row, stopped for Sunday breakfast, and both times ordered a refill of my coffee. Oh, both times was never offered a refill of my coffee. So if you go there, cherish your first cup. Because it might be the only one you get. That's some funny shit. You better cherish that cup, baby. That's the only one you're going to get. You go to George Webb, 1 cup of coffee. It's endless, bottomless, but you might only get 1, so better cherish it. You better hold that thing nice and tight and take little sips. Enjoy it. Enjoy that coffee. Okay, let's move on. I'm done with this George Webb bullshit. We're going to go to our classics. Our classics, which, there's a lot of them out there. A lot of good classic restaurants that make Americans obese. Give us the diabetes, health issues. Oh, did you want to supersize that? Oh, yeah, it's only 30 cents. It'll cost you a lot more down the road when you're, have to pay for your insulin, but, fuck it. Enjoy yourself now, you know what I mean? You never know when you're going to die. Except you will know that you're going to die way earlier because you've decided for some reason that you want to treat your body like shit. And then I could go on. Let's not get into this. Let's get into Taco Bell. Old Peshtigo Road in Marinette, Wisconsin. Dude, it's got 4 stars. Taco Bell has 4 stars, dude. How? Because you live in a food hall where there is no good food. And you think that Taco Bell is real food, which it's not, by the way. There's a lot of fillers and stuff that is not actually digestible by the human digestive system. And your body doesn't know what to do with it, so it just becomes cancer. I mean, I shouldn't talk too much shit. I've had Taco Bell this year 3 times already. Which is not that, I guess that's really not that much, dude. It's June. So, in 6 months, it's almost July. In 6 months, I've had Taco Bell like 4 times. So, really, I'm doing all right. But the guilt, I feel guilty, dude. I also feel horrible the next day. A lot of 5 stars here. The bean and cheese burrito rocked, guys. Thank you. Sophia just looks like a little a little plump melon in this little thumbnail of her face here. She looks like she's eaten enough bean and cheese for 3 people. Truly, the staff is engaged in providing the best experience possible. The service provided is superior at a Taco Bell, really. It's Taco Bell, guys. How much service do you really need? They just throw some shit in a tortilla and then give it to you to shit out in 20 minutes. It just goes straight through your body, dude. I don't know how that works, because really you have to store stuff up, so I don't know if it's like your bowels just feel like they need to evacuate everything that was in there before so it can use all the energy to try to digest the horrible toxic shit you're putting in your body. I'm not really sure how that works. This one was really... I read this one earlier, actually. Kathy Connup. Good food. Stuff I like. Clean place. Stuff I like. It's all the same shit, just prepared in different ways. Did you want a crunchy tortilla? What about a soft one? Oh, did you want it with 2 crunchy tortillas in the shape of a pizza? Or did you want a crunchy tortilla with a soft tortilla on the outside? What about a soft tortilla on the inside and a crunchy tortilla on the outside? What about a little bit of sauce? You want it spicy? You want it fuego, super hot fuego? What about if we just made a taco with a Dorito on the outside of it? Like, it's all the same shit. Good food, stuff I like, clean place. Average young sales personnel, but they are just teens. They will get better with a little more maturity. 3 stars. 3 stars. Dude, this is telling me that this lady has left 140 reviews. Holy shit. What are you doing with your time, dude? There aren't even 140 places that I've gone to that are different that I could review in the past 8 months. Wow. All right. You have no life. Oh, here it goes. Wingrath official. Ooh, Wingrath official? I'm going to have to look that up. All right. Honestly, who doesn't love tacos? Motherfuckers got a point right there. They serve some amazing chalupas, which isn't a real Mexican thing. That's a Taco Bell thing. Chalupa and many other things to make sure your taste buds dance. Ooh, shit. Yo, what kind of music would they be dancing to? Some salsa. Maybe some reggaeton. Traditional Mexican mariachi. Whew. Would definitely bring friends here. Dude, have you been to the Taco Bell? Oh, shit, you haven't? Dude, I'm taking you, bro. Oh, dude, you haven't been to the Taco Bell? Shit, dog. I gotta take you, man. I can't believe you haven't been to the Taco Bell. It's unreal, dude. They got chalupa. They got tacos. They got chalupas. Well, you want a Mexican pizza? Cinetwists, which isn't Mexican. It's like their idea of a churro. But churros are way, way, way better. Being from Chicago, they've got amazing Mexican food. I make it a point every time I go home to holla at that Mexican food. Very loud. I just go into the restaurant, order a plate, scream at it for about 5 minutes, give a nice fat tip, and walk out. And then they just throw the food out. Barn Wilson. Didn't feel they did very good. Good is spelled with GD. Yo, man, I didn't feel like they're very GD. You know what I'm saying, man? I need my tacos to be a little more gangster. This shit ain't gangster enough for me, dope. Gangster-ass taco. Went through drivers. Okay, this guy is retarded. Went through drivers and had to go in for what they forgot. Then got home and they put sour cream on. I asked for no sour cream. And I asked for no sour cream. So service was poor. All right, dog. It's not the end of the world. You can scrape the sour cream off your fucking shit, okay? Just scrape it off whatever they put it on. And then, you know what? No sour cream. Guess what? I feel like, you can't expect too much of someone working at Taco Bell. You just can't. Tori Roberts. Ooh, this is a good one. Keep your kids at home. Nate Hardy works at Taco Bell. What a call out. The full name. Nate Hardy works at Taco Bell in Marinette. He's a registered sex offender. Ooh. That's a big thing out here too, man. A lot of sex offenders. A lot of drug addicts. A lot of it. It's crazy, man. I'm actually looking up Nate Hardy right now to see what he looks like because there's a database and I'm kind of interested. There it is. Oh, skips. Oh, he doesn't have a picture up on here, dude. It does show where his house is, though. Oh, shit. Ooh, in the third degree? Third degree sexual assault. What does that even mean? What's that third degree sexual assault? That's got to be not as bad as first degree, right? I wonder if he was just peeing in the bushes and a little kid walked by and he's like, oh no! That can happen. That can fucking happen. I heard a story about someone that got put on the list because they were taking a piss outside. Someone saw them taking a piss. Shit happens. But also, probably not. His name's Nathan Jack Hardy. This guy's probably done some shit. Let's be real. Let's be real with it. I don't know. I was really hoping to get a picture so I could explain to you what he looks like and then also be able to spot him out if I was going to Taco Bell, you know what I mean? It's great so long as they get your order correct, says Kristen Wallace. Service was impeccable. Food was delicious. Impeccable service at a Taco Bell. I don't understand, dude. This person goes, Brian Zeman. My sentiments exactly, by the way, for what this guy wrote. He still put 5 stars, but he goes, always better an idea than it is in your belly. Always better in idea form than it is in your belly. How correct you are, Mr. Brian. How correct you are. Ooh, let's go with the lowest rating. Assurance Group. Horrible experience. I went through the drive-thru and ordered a $5 box which included 2 soft tacos and a drink. I had also asked for a drink with no ice. After paying, I was asked if I wanted any sauce, and I said yes, mild. Well, after getting home, I noticed my soda was regular Mountain Dew and not diet as I had ordered. I also noticed just stop fucking drinking soda then. All right? If you're diabetic or you're trying to lose weight, just stop fucking drinking soda. How about water? That's a good idea, right? Maybe just something that, our organs need to survive. Water. Hate it when people complain about that shit. I ordered diet. You ordered fucking stupid when you decided to drink diet and not just give up soda. Just stop drinking soda, dude. It's not that hard, you fucking dumbass. It's like people that are like, I'm just going to drink decaf. Don't fucking drink decaf. Just don't drink coffee. All right? You're an idiot. I also noticed my tacos. Okay, sorry. I'm all flustered right now. Oh, shit makes me mad. I noticed my soda was regular Mountain Dew and not diet as I had ordered. I also noticed my tacos were hard instead of soft. That's you just got her order the opposite of what she ordered. Maybe it's not a girl though. It just says Assurance Group. Okay. Instead of soft, and on top of it, there was no mild sauce in the back. I drove all the way back. I decided to go in this time. I patiently waited for 5 minutes, and I told Michael, who was the original person at the drive-thru, what he did wrong, as he sighed and said, no worries, I got you. No worries, I got you. Michael's like, God damn it, I already hate my job, and this bitch drove all the way back here. He then handed me my diet soda, and I waited for the tacos to be made. I looked at the soda and noticed it was 3/4 full. I didn't say anything. Instead, I refilled my drink myself in the store. He didn't even apologize for anything. This whole experience was horrible, and I probably will never go back again because of this poor experience. By the way, Michael probably didn't make your food if he's working drive-thru. He's probably just taking the orders. Chuck just says, dirty, bad, slow experience. It was the only place open. Lack of options. How are you going to give it a 1 star? That's your fault, dude. Just like yesterday when I waited too long to get food. If that's your only option, you can't bitch about it, dude. That's not how that works. You don't. It's your own fault. It's your own fucking fault. Melissa Ford, dude. People are so dumb out here. It's unreal, dude. Food wasn't good. My shell was hard. I had a hard shell, and my food wasn't good because my shell was hard. Whatever, dude. Get a little bit of crunch in your life. You don't like the sound it makes? Does it scare you? Are you afraid of texture? Ugh. Workers are confused. When I asked what's the new dollar menu item, they just told me the old menu, the ice tray had a glob of slime on it. You think someone blew a snot rocket on that ice tray? Or that ice, what is it? The ice tray, yeah. Ice tray had a glob of slime. Someone was just like, spat on it. Not 24 hours. Very disappointing. Again, do you want to work the night shift, Savannah? Do you want to work fucking 11 p.m. to whatever in the morning? 7 in the morning? 8 in the morning? You don't. At a Taco Bell. Yeah, okay. Get mad about that. I quit going here because every time I eat here, I'm sick for hours afterwards. Yes, because it's not food, Angela. Of course, dude. Yeah, give it a 1 star, though. That makes sense. Let people know. You shouldn't be eating fast food, dude. But there's an option, dude. There's other options out here. You go to George Webb. I hear it's pretty bad. You go to Applebee's. Also pretty bad. There are good restaurants out here, too. But they're, open to, 1 p.m. Democrats are idiots is this, guys. He's got a picture of Trump pointing at the camera. That's what I have to deal with out here, ladies and gentlemen. I have to deal with this out here. Is just that. That's my life. People are Republican and proud of it out here, which you shouldn't be Republican or Democrat and proud of it. There's too much gray. And if you're adhering to one side or the other, then that just shows you have a lack of discernment and don't take responsibility for your own ability as a human being to develop an opinion. Because you're just going, oh, yeah, that. I'm just going to do that. That's what I believe right there now. It's the same thing with, a lot of other stuff. Religion, a lot of, cults and activism stuff that goes on is they don't allow for there to be a gray area, which life is all about gray. Life is literally, it's all about gray. There's nothing is black and white, dude. Everything falls in between. And if you think it does it, well, that's okay. You're allowed to have your opinion. You know what I mean? But think about your life and tell me if something is 100% one way and explain it to me and I'll believe you. Maybe. If you give me a good enough reason. Disappointed, honestly. Of course you're disappointed, dude. There's so many people just 1-starred the shit out of this. Oh, this is a good one. All right, last one for Taco Bell. Okay? Because we're already running hefty on the time here. The podcast started off a little slow. Been tired lately, but very disappointed in what Pepsi has done to this chain. Taco Bell used to be the best Mexican food chain anywhere. Oh my god. I guess he did say chain. Mark Gordon Ross did say chain. And they were proud of their fresh food made every morning. Can anyone say freeze-dried? He's mad about the freeze-dried. That's why it all tastes terrible now. Profit over people. Not good. I would never go back here again unless there were major changes. The last time I went there, I got one of their new breakfast items, and it was so terrible I got my money back. Why would anyone put nacho cheese on a breakfast item? Wow. You're really upset? Dude, the cheese that they use in there isn't even real cheese anyway, I'm pretty sure, dude. Pretty sure it's mostly oil. Signs everywhere for the rolled chicken tacos, but they don't have them. Kayla Spice. So good, dude. I love it. Oh, shit. Oh, it's so good, dude. I love it. Dude, we get so mad. I came here specifically for the rolled chicken tacos and you don't have them? What the fuck? My life is ruined. What am I going to do? Go home and make my own chicken? Why would I do that? That's not what America is about. I just spilled coffee on myself, guys. That's a good one. Ooh, I got down on my leg. Little cold espresso on my leg. Ooh. Feel it trickling down my leg hairs. All right. Yo, classic McDonald's. 3.6 stars. Okay. 411 reviews. Holy shit. 411 reviews on McDonald's. Wow. The original classic McDonald's chain. If you guys haven't seen the movie, I think it's called The Founder. It's with Michael Keaton. Old school Batman. I'm Michael Keaton, and I play a guy who started McDonald's. He started the chain McDonald's, and it's kind of a fucked up story. I don't want to, spoil alert it if you haven't seen it. I think it's called The Founder. It's on Netflix, I believe, still. Go watch that movie. It's really well done. And Michael Keaton is just a brilliant actor in general. But the story behind how McDonald's got started, it's really interesting. Anyway, McDonald's, here we are. Typical fast food, not a lot of options. Dude, what do you mean not a lot of options? Actually, that's probably true. They're like, do you want this burger with pepper jack cheese or cheddar cheese? We could put bacon on it. We could put 2 patties on the burger. What do you? We want chicken? We'll just do chicken. We could do chicken with all the other same options that you can get with a burger. That's pretty much it. It's the same shit. It's all the same food, just with different breading. This place is not worth your time. Ooh, it's not worth my time. Tell me why, Sarah. Ooh. I come here all the time and what? This place is not worth your time. I come here all the time. So you're basically saying your time is worthless then. That's what you just told me. And almost every other time I come here, they screw up my order, and half the time it's not even busy. The staff are just slow in the head and can't even understand basic details like no ketchup and mustard, or basic things like I'm allergic to that, sir. This place is a disgrace to the McDonald's brand and should have its license for the brand taken away. Not to mention it's not open 24/7 like advertised. Oh, Sarah. Why do you need McDonald's 24/7, you dildo? Although she is true, the people there are slow in the head. I ordered a coffee there one time, and I was like, can I get half cream, half sugar? And she's like, the girl in the drive-thru was like, what? What do you, excuse me? And I was like, can I get a cup of coffee, small, half cream, half sugar? And she paused for, I shit you not, like 10 seconds. And I was like, hello? She's like, yeah, go ahead, pull up to the window. I pull up to the window. She's like, here's your coffee. Just so you know, I didn't understand what you meant by that. And I was like, okay, yeah, I just wanted half cream and half sugar in my coffee. Like whatever you would normally put in there, or whatever packets it comes in, you take half of that and you put it in the coffee. Half of whatever it is. Half a cream, half a packet of sugar. That's right, I'm a douche like that. I don't want all that disgusting stuff in my body. I'm an almond milk drinker. Alternative milk's all the way, baby. I'll be getting that almond milk, that coconut milk, that oatmeal milk, whatever kind of nut milk, hazelnut milk, walnut milk. Give it all to me. Dairy milk? Fuck that shit. That's gross. That's for baby cows, motherfucker. I ain't trying to drink that shit. I do have cream. I do drink cream sometimes though, because it's really fucking good. So yeah, I kind of do that. McDonald's is the most Tatum Sky. This McDonald's is the most retarded fast food joint I've ever been to. That's quite the statement. Not only was I not allowed to get coffee around 4 more than once, but they did not have pumpkin spice for the entirety of fall. This motherfucker was mad about pumpkin spice. This place is retarded. You guys don't carry pumpkin spice? What the? Oh, man. Y'all retarded if you don't have pumpkin spice in this bitch. It's fall right now. I'm trying to go pick out a pumpkin with some pumpkin spice and then make a pumpkin pie, bitch. Maybe eat some cranberry sauce. Sweet potatoes. You know what the deal is. Give me that pumpkin spice. They also didn't have holiday pies for the winter season, while other McDonald's had both pumpkin spice and holiday pies when they were supposed to have them. Service is terrible because they are rude and always mess up orders. Service inside was bad. Noon rush. And only one person at the counter. 10 people in line. Youper man. Wow. Mousy 13. Ooh. Mousy 13. This location is no longer 24 hours. And I'd be wary of any drinks involving ice, as their ice machine has been leaving chunks of mold in the ice that the GM passes off as freezer burn. Oh, yeah, that's just freezer burn, man. That's freezer burn right there. Yeah, but why can I, like, run my finger across it and it moves? It feels fuzzy. Nah, that's that new freezer burn. That's the space age freezer burn. That's the type of burn that you get when you get McDonald's ice, because we that new age fucking fast food chain. We on that new shit. I don't know why that guy's voice changed like 6 times, but it did. He's got multiple personalities. Called here once as a prank. Cussed me out. Cussed is spelled C-U-S-T. You called there as a prank and you got cussed out, dude? Okay. So you gave him a 1 star because you're a dick? Wow, some racist shit here. Ronald McDonald is disguised as a Mexican, and it's not a good costume. Oh, shit. Wonder if they had like a taco thing going on. Ordered food from here a few days ago. Food was nasty, tasted like it sat out and was reheated, and the food was kind of cold. Won't be going back. Dude, I'll say it again. I've said it time and time again, man. It's fast food. Like, you cannot expect it to be incredible. The whole premise of fast food is that it comes out super quickly so that you can stuff your face on the go because you're too lazy and or too busy to cook your own shit. You know? Jamie Lee. Get it together. Awful customer service. Cashier didn't ring up my order right. It was a simple coffee. So nothing that difficult. Guy handed me the coffee, wouldn't fix it, and instead told me to just reach over the counter and get some cream and sugar. He couldn't even hand it to me. Well, that's ridiculous. I mean, the fact that you got mad about him not handing it to you, whatever, dude. He just gave it to you black. I was like, yeah, there's cream and sugar right there. That's probably what happened. He's like, yeah, here's your coffee. Oh, I wanted a cream and sugar? Yeah, there's some right there if you want it. Just go ahead and grab it. There it is. I'm doing shit. I have to use my hand to grab the cream and sugar and put it in my drink. Oh, unbelievable. I love it when people say worst McDonald's, or, you know, I come here all the time. Worst McDonald's, my family has been here many times. Food is okay, but coffee, drinks always made horribly. Expect to wait over 20 minutes for your food? That's not even true, dude. You probably waited 20 minutes for your food one time, Timber Springs. What's your dumbass name, dude? Come at me with that Timber name, dude. Get out of here. Ooh, here's a story. Oh, I love it when they give the backstory, like, I had a long day. I found out I put my socks on backwards, and then I stepped in a puddle, and I ended up closing my seatbelt in the car door, so I was already in a bad mood. People are so fucking dumb. It was over 10 p.m. This guy has a crazy name, dude. Oh, he's Indian. Karthikeyan Natarajan. Ooh, I think I got that pretty good. Kartikian natarahan. Natarahan. I could say that all day. Natarahan. Kartikian natarahan. That's his name. He's a local guide, by the way. I don't know what you have to do to be a local guide. Maybe you have to give like 7,000 reviews. He's got 47 reviews and 35 photos. And he starts off, it was over 10 p.m. and we are on the way to Escanaba. I don't know who we is, but must be some important people in his life. Maybe the fam. Getting a little family trip to the Escanaba. We decided to pull over at this McD and got 2 buttermilk crispy chicken meal. 2 hot cakes, and we ate in the drive-in parking area as dine-in was closed by that time. There was no catch in the bag. Like how he abbreviated ketchup. There was no catch in the bag. Oh, you got that catch in the bag? Yeah, I got that catch in the bag. Where in the earth McD servers... Oh, wait. Where in the earth McD serves their meal without ketchup? Went back to the window to get those. When open the burger, again, this is the first place who served buttermilk crispy chicken like a McChicken. It's so small, square, oily piece covered with almost nil lettuce. Still, I eat it only to realize chicken was hard after a half. And what the fuck is this guy even saying, dude? How are you a local guide? You can't even type. Okay. It was hard. And when I checked the bag, the side wasn't covered with their flour recipe. Fed up on seeing it, I wanted to go complain. I was told by the gentleman over there that apologized, but since you ate over half, it cannot change it. Looks like dude wants me to do quality check. Wow. Okay. Whatever, dude. Yeah, you ate half of it, and then you were like, this is disgusting. Why am I eating this McDonald's? Let me go get another piece of McDonald's real quick. I love it. I want to know why he was going to Escanaba. Where does this story end? We were on our way to Escanaba and decided to get McDonald's. It was over 10 p.m. What are you doing going to Escanaba at 10 p.m.? It's like 2 hours from us. North. Kartikian. Natarahan. Where were you going? Wow. Biscuits taste like warmed up rubber. Yeah, boy. It's probably because there is rubber in there. Biscuit, when unwrapped, looked like Cooks had a dart contest with a cheese and egg and sausage. Yeah, hold it up against the wall. I'm gonna see if I can get it from 30 feet away this time. Let me stand back. Just throwing food at the bun. I like that imagery. Sometimes people are funny on here. I don't know, man. I'm kind of over the McDonald's one. Let's do, let's do one more real quick. We're going to do one more. If you've stuck it out this long, thanks, guys, because I know it's a little up and down here and there. And, you're not always going to get the best search results. But I always want you guys to experience the reviews with me as I'm reading them rather than going and reading them first, because you're getting a genuine reaction out of me every time. You know what I mean? I did actually read a couple of them before, but that was like research. I was researching the ones on Taco Bell and found that Chester Molester one. I was like, what, dude? I'm doing Taco Bell now. I gotta. I gotta do it after reading that. Like, come on. So I take a sip of my coffee real quick there. I had been to this location 6 times since its opening. Oh, hold on. Dunkin' Donuts. Dunkin' Ho Nuts, as I like to call it. Spelunkin' Ho Nuts. Crunkin' Go Nuts. This is in Menominee, Michigan, which is like 10 minutes from me. Which weed is legal over there, which is amazing. You can go to a dispensary, but 10 minutes over here, you get jail time for it. Get your shit together, America. Get it together. Illinois just became legal too, by the way. I kind of want to talk about that for another time. I'm going to talk about that next week, probably with my buddy who lives in Illinois. Whew, very exciting times, guys. Very exciting times. SS just says, I have been to this location 6 times since its opening. There are some of the worst donuts I've ever had. They are small, expensive, and stale. By lunchtime, they're actually crunchy and still sold for full price. Employees leave you standing at the counter waiting for service as well. This is sad because in the 1980s, these were the best donuts a person could find, fresh all day long, and a great selection. A great selection. Now you get a better deal at a gas station. You know what, though? This person's kind of right. I remember having donuts in the early 90s from Dunkin' Donuts, and they were the shit. They were so good. Nowadays, not a fan. Not a big fan. As businesses grow, the quality goes down. It's just the expenses get high, so the food and the product becomes cheap, and people still buy it for some fucking reason. Probably because it's few of the things that are available in their areas, you know. Not good coffee. Donuts, not what I'm accustomed to. Donuts are not what are you accustomed to? Better donuts? Walked into the store for coffee and walked out a few minutes later because service was slow. There were 2 customers. Went to the drive-up window on my way out. Skipped the speaker box. I could get straight up black coffee. Nope, I was told to go back to the speaker box and order. There was no one in line. I mean, that's probably protocol, dude. Gotta go to the speaker, son. You can't just... This guy's got an ego, dude. He's all like, I can't fucking wait for 2 people in line. I'm just gonna go drive straight up to the window because my life's so important. This guy's a dick, dude. Daniel Cazares. Standing there in a suit with an American flag behind him. Fucking tool. I bet he drives some, like an Audi or a BMW or some fucking douchey car. Not that you're a douche if you drive those cars, but just the way he looks, I can imagine he drives one of those and he's like super into it. Lyric Anthony, my coffee was too hot. I took 1 sip right after I got it. It was hot! Hotter than hot! Hot, hot, hot! Hot! My lip was swelling! Hotter than my girlfriend, and she is hot! My lip was so hot, my mouth was hot, it was hot! Hot, hot, hot! Hot coffee. Too hot! This person's so... This is one of the best reviews I've ever read, dude. This guy's amazing. Oh, can I like this? I'm gonna like that. Yep. That's amazing. All caps, by the way. Hotter than my girlfriend. Too hot. My lip was swelling. Oh, shit. Trish Rodriguez, I'm very disappointed. Over an hour before closing, I pulled up at the drive-thru wanting a dozen donuts. After I asked for the donuts, I was shocked to hear the workers say that they had none. I'm sorry, but isn't it implied that you'd be able to purchase donuts at a Dunkin' Donuts? So upsetting. You got a point, Trish. Motherfuckers should be having donuts. If you running low on donuts and you work at the Dunkin' Donuts, you should probably bake some more fucking donuts. You know what I'm saying? It can't be that hard. It's not like you making them from scratch. You know that shit gets imported from somewhere, some distribution center. Seems like that would make the most sense, right? Make the donuts at the donut place in which people are trying to get donuts from you for the namesake of the company. Dunkin' Donuts. Crunkin' Ho-Nuts. Dunkin' D's Nuts. Well, if you made it through this whole podcast, thank you for sticking around and listening. I appreciate it very, very, very much. I really want to do this for long term. I'm just going to keep cranking them out every week. So, you know, the more listeners I have, the better it is for me to eventually, hopefully, do this more. Spend and delve into doing these a lot more. Next week, I'll be having a guest on, one of my best friends from Chicago I was telling you about. He's going to come down, or up, I guess, because I'm in the Northwoods. He's in Chicago. He's going to come up for the weekend. We're going to hang out, talk about stuff and things, maybe review some reviews ourselves, shoot the shit, you know? If you enjoyed this podcast, then let me know. You can DM me on Instagram. That's TrueLoudy, True Loudy on Instagram. It also has a lot of gaming clips on there. If you like gaming, go check it out. Good stuff. Good stuff on there. Or you can email me, trueloudy@gmail.com. TrueLoudy. I'd like to hear your feedback. I'd also like to hear if you guys and girls have any ideas for me. You know? If you got any ideas of things you want me to talk about, review, or any of that, you know, even directions you'd like to see the podcast go, holla at your boy. Because I will consider it. I will. I'll read it. I'll look at it and I'll be like, that's for me or not for me. You know? Just how I'm going to operate. You know what I'm saying? If you want to see some music or listen to some music, I've been recording on my YouTube as well. And I'll be posting these podcasts on YouTube. And eventually filming them. That's the goal, is to film them. And that's True Loudy on YouTube. TrueLoudy on YouTube. Check out the music. Listen to the podcast there if you want. Either way works for me. You know what I'm saying? Yep. That's pretty much all I got for this episode. So you know what? As always, have a good one.